Happy Sunday. I am going to redo my presentation on Ho'oponopono because I'm sitting in the sala and I'm sitting on the portal and I went, let's see if I can get something new and learn something new. But it is new moon here, and at 6:06 p.m. is at the height of that full moon, and I wanted to make sure and share my understanding of this information now so that you can best utilize it for yourselves. So, with the new moon, it's about setting intentions, and for a 2 week period and celebrating them at the full moon, and a 6 month period. So, you want to be clear of the intention, visualize it, hold it in your heart, resonate in having it, and then pay attention, put a law of action, and let the attraction start working. However, we are in a cleanup phase. Saturn has just gotten out of retrograde and it's moving forward. Yay. However, we also have choices to make, and it behooves us to clean up our act as much as possible. And Ho'oponopono are one of those tools that I think are important in utilizing language to clear up emotional blocks. And you do so with 4 phrases. However, it's not just a mantra. You don't just say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. It's not a mantra. It is a beginning of a dialogue that allows you to be radically honest with yourself, and if you're doing it with someone else, that partner. So it begins with owning the situation, whatever it may be, and that angst and that pulling apart or whatever that you got to address. It takes courage to step into that role. So it's having the conversation with yourself or the other person, doesn't matter. And it is, let's be honest, what did I selfishly go after? What was I greedy about? What was I not honest about? And I write them down, put on a piece of paper. And then you start with the 4 phrases. And it begins with, and it can, depending on the order is your body calling it into order. So I'll stick with where I'm at. I'm sorry. Why? What? What for? What are you sorry for? And fill in that blank. And own that apology to yourself. And I'm sorry says, I won't do it again. Sorry says, I'm acknowledging the behavior is incorrect and not honorable. The second phrase is, please forgive me. And that is a phrase that is, I will not do it again. And it is my intention to change that behavior. Forgiveness allows us to be able to walk away from a situation and not have to look back, because the person who has admitted sorrow and the desire to change and asking forgiveness is saying it would not happen again. And so it's the integrity of owning that and being conscious, making a conscious choice to change. Third is, thank you. Thank you is acknowledging they did right. They did a good job. They understood the issue and called it and were right to feel the way they felt, or just bringing it to your own higher self's attention. Thank you, higher self, for bringing it to my attention. I needed to know. And 4th is, I love you. It's the good parenting of self. It is the, in spite of all the, oops, my bad, there's love and there's embrace for self and for others. And the combination of deep, integral, radical honesty, confession, acts of attrition, how we call it in Catholic school, allows you to exhale, allows your instinctual body to relax because the tension is gone. And you're able to feel into the heart and let it expand because tightness is gone from this area. And the mind stops playing the tape of the thought of going over and over again. What happened? Why didn't I do it? Why didn't I have said that? Didn't do that way. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, dang it, I didn't get away with that. So it's looking deeply at ourselves, and then in that space of relaxation of the body, where there's not a contraction, there's not a conflict within, that you're able to move forward in desire, dreams, goals, whatever you want to call it, that feeling you want to be in. And for me, the last 2 weeks has been, I just want to come back here. And lo and behold, here I am in this space, wanting to make this reality. And it took finally a fair bit amount of courage to go, it's time to step up your game. And as my sister Ayana Mojica said, double down. And those who are going to pursue their art, their heart, their spirit, double down. If you spent 10 minutes of meditation, it's time for 20. If you fasted one day, it's time for 2. If you've read and given yourself information, double down. Do the work you're here to do. There's no half-stepping now. We gotta keep our eye on the prize and the finish line, and that is ascension. That is what we're all in this game for. So I have spent a lot of time on the road listening. New teachers, new information. I will start digging a little deeper. I want to start a interview series called 7 Questions, and it's practically about 45 minutes of conversation and interviews with teachers that I'm listening to. And as I ask, there's no reason for me not to share it with you. So I want to do my job and Oracle duties, hashtag Oracle duties, and share them with you and show you what I'm learning. And it is a complex understanding of our species and our role in relationship to those that we cannot see or discern. We know there's alien forms around us, but we can't always see them. And as I've said to my ancestors, y'all can see me, but I can't see you. So help a sister out and help me do what I need to do. And they've been really good like that. They drop in the information I need to know. So I'm grateful for that. I've also listened to teachers that I go, ooh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And I'm referring to channeling and just listening. And the problem is who you channeling and what's their agenda. Pleiadian, reptilian, angels, archons. There's a whole bunch of folks out there that can dial in to us. And we're kind of the simple beings, and we've got the ability to enact and get excited about what we hear, assuming, what the nun taught me, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So you have to be clear about who's the information on this, and am I getting all of the stories and why, and ask tougher questions. Be a little more discerning about the information you are getting. So I have chosen not to be a channel, but to say I want to hear it just from the source, the horse's mouth, as I like to say. Get it directly from the source, and if I can't find 2 other sources to back it up, set it aside. So practice distinction, practice discernment. Let your heart take you in the direction you want to go. Trust its intellectual abilities. Let gut instinct, it's going to stop you. It's going to be it's going to be a feeling, not a thought. So let it be a tool that you can use all of your intelligences, not just you know, the Peter Meter brain or the spiritual that gets excited with music that resonates our heart. You know, be a little more using of all of your five intelligent systems: spiritual, intellectual, emotional, instinctual, and sexual. And that will help you get a little further down the road. So, namaste. Patreoners, Tuesday we are going to dig a little deeper in music and language, and we're going to pull apart some words and look at self-sabotaging music. So I want to invite you, if you're not on the Patreon circle, come on, what you waiting on? Class continues there. And Thursday is Ask a Phyllis. Phyllis is the newest part of the branch or flower, and so it's new questions, new answers. On Thursdays at 1 feels good to me, and I think I can commit to that. Yes, I must have checked it. So Thursdays at 1, Sundays sometimes. So you better subscribe to my YouTube channel, because y'all, this is all the YouTubers, and I don't always send it to the groups that I'm supposed to, because I can't remember them all, and I belong to lots of groups, and you gotta be careful not to get in Facebook jail. So I gotta be good and not overwhelm too many groups that way. So I appreciate it if you subscribe. I will be here doing my job. Monday we'll be doing this again with the group as an exercise that we work through, so you're invited to come out here. And then Sunday salons are going to be live, so while I'm here, let's make them happen. And I do have some, it won't be every Sunday, so you'll have to look for the event posts, but I will be here for you. Namaste. Set your intentions. What's the joy in your hearts? Visualize them, see them real, and mark your calendar. Full moon's coming. We want to celebrate that. We'll be out here full the 22nd for Farm Unity Days, and we're going to do some medicine, native jungle medicine classes next, so look forward to those. So, love y'all. Thank you. Bye.